Today on Burst TV, I have a super fabulous guest. I have the wonderful Manal Sampath. So you're getting a little internet famous in my mind, maybe just in the dental community. She's such a good speaker. She's in marketing for dental practices, and I have this love-hate thing with technology and the World Wide Web, the interwebs, because gone are the days where you could open up a dental practice and people in your community came to you, they told your friends and family. You could have this brick and mortar thing and you build it and they would come. You know, you need dental services and you go to whoever's local, but things have changed. It's amazing. You can have this audience around the globe. But it definitely brings up some challenges for dental practices because it's very competitive. So I'd like to get to know you a little bit.
It's a long story.
Yeah. So we'll try to keep this to maybe 5 minutes or so.
Right.
But
we'll keep it small.
Yeah.
No, I was just shadowing a dental practice when I was at Rutgers because I'm from the Virgin Islands and I went to New Jersey to go to college. And this awesome dental practice with over 25,000 patients said, come on in, shadow us. When I left, they said, call us as soon as you get out. We're going to hire you. I graduated in 2008, which is like the height of recession. And the practice was not hiring, but they told me, come on in. And as soon as I walked into the practice, the next thing I know, I was being interviewed, and then they offered me a job.
what was your major?
I had studied communication and biology, so I was both in business, PR, and I was in biology.
And the science.
Because I was a pre-dental student. And the next thing I knew, they hired me, and they're like, we have nothing for you. Like, there are no open positions. They have a 50-plus staff. So we don't know what to do, except we just want you. So we're just going to hire you, and we'll just train you in every department, and we'll just see where you end up, because we just want you in our practice. So I was like, you're awesome.
Okay.
Thank you. And I was trained in everything from the welcome desk to scheduling to insurance to the lab tech to assisting. And clearly, because I am a millennial and I do have a degree in communication, which is PR and marketing, I started to take over their marketing. And their new patient numbers doubled as soon as I took over. And where I was working, the dentist who owns the practice, again, big practice, he's an international speaker. So he had the ADA and the APD calling him saying, hey, what are you doing for your marketing? We're hearing some great stuff. So for one of the meetings, he said, well, I'm not going to speak because I don't do my marketing. She does. So he just put me in front of the audience and he's like, well, she's going to be the speaker and she's going to teach you what I do for marketing. Fast forward now, I get to speak all over and I have a great marketing company. I'm a strategist. So
That's an amazing story. And you hear things about millennials all the time. I work in a millennial type environment now, and I'm in my mid 40s. So I'm not a millennial, but I love the task-based, decentralized office. Let's just work hard, get things done, treat people well. It's just a natural evolution based on the things that are available to us. And what an amazing story for you to just show up somewhere and with you do have this glow about you. Some people kind of have like that it thing. She's very natural.
I just love her. She just
very
comes in
smart.
And she gives me the best compliments. I'm going to call you up every time I'm having a bad day.
Story. So our audience is a mixed bag of people that I think are trained to do a certain job. And that job description becomes them. The thing that I'm seeing now more is that we are embracing the fact that we all have so many skill sets and we can apply that just based on what makes us happy and what's useful in the position that we're in at the time. So I appreciate that part of the story. So let's go back to the marketing.
I'm a marketing strategist. So as a strategist, I don't build websites. I don't do your social media for you. So anything that I tell you as a strategist is completely unbiased. I don't have anything to sell you except really a strategy and saying what is working for you. So most of my clients, like recently I just finished working with a practice, one location, 2 providers. And this is going to sound ironic as a marketing strategist. I like to reduce your marketing budget and increase production. So for her, we just ran the numbers. We were able to reduce her marketing budget by $30,000, but increased her production by $200,000
Per year.
per year. And that's what a strategy does, because there is just so much marketing out there, let's face it.
There's so
There's
many
so
companies,
much
there's so
marketing
many
out there.
strategies.
And so
It's overwhelming.
It's it's important to kind of instead of just throwing something on the wall and hoping it for stick. It's great, like you said, collaborations are fantastic, and I'm all about teams. So it's a fantastic industry, and I think we're living in an era now where we have 4 active generations. So we have everything from the boomers all the way to the Gen Zs, who are after the millennial generation, the iMillennials per se. So there is technology coming into play, there is work ethic coming into play, there's team dynamics, and the cool thing is, because of technologies that we have today, things are changing. Things are becoming better, and if we can just leverage that properly, we can save so much and do so much better.
And because you have all these things right in front of you, you can be a better caregiver
Oh yeah.
to your patients, because you're being more effective. Like you said, you're not just throwing things at a wall. You're finding systems that work so that you can spend more time clinically with your patients, which is
Right.
So,
And she didn't tell me to tell you guys this, totally being honest, but I gave my mom a burst for Mother's Day. Seriously. And she's had I'm also a hygienist, and she has had many toothbrushes coming from me, because every time I see a new product, I'm like, Mom, try this. She loves it. Like, she
It's a good
literally
product,
loves it. And the first time I gave it to her, she's like, it's black. Like, I know it's black, Mom. It's supposed to be black. And she was so shocked, that she was all like, I was giving her other products before that she has worked with. And I'm like, I know, but trust me, just trust me with this. And now she's obsessed with it. So I keep ordering toothbrushes for my family members.
well, thank you for your support. Yeah, I tell people when they come on Burst TV, you don't have to talk about the
She
product.
didn't tell me anything about
At all.
the product
That's
at
not
all.
what this
She's
is
like,
about.
we're just going to have a conversation, but I had to give it a prop because I just saw it.
Thank
and I'm
you.
like, my mom loves it. So
Mom approved.
Mom approved, absolutely, and I love it. So I love what you guys are doing. Thank you so much for having me on.
So she's Googleable.
I'm Googleable. Googleable. I'm Googleable. Let's say that
I did Google you.
after a few drinks. Googleable. We'll
And
see how
listen,
that goes.
if you happen to be on Facebook and pick
Yes.
up one of her lives, I am one of those 6 to 10 people sometimes at like 11 o'clock at night. I'll put her on while I'm working, doing other things on the computer, and she just has such a relaxing tone about her. And you could probably sell anything.
Thank you.
So I just think it's amazing that you just went in, found your niche.
Yes.
It's just all positive things. So
And even people who are listening who are not dental practices, listen. If you're a business owner, coach, consultant, speaker, feel free to reach out. I'm easily foundable,
Yes.
Googleable, foundable. I just had somebody who found me on Facebook. Approachable is a good thing to be.
Yes, definitely. Thank you so much for coming on today.
Thank you. Thank you.
Woo! We are recording.
Like it's a new thing.
Woo! We are recording.
Like it's a new thing.
Woo! We are recording.
Are we recording?